What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Blab. I appreciate you stopping by. Without further ado, let's blab. So, this one goes out to the Prizzy fanboys, all of those that are buying Prismatic Evolutions at market price, which has got to be 2-3x MSRP. These guys aren't making short-term plays. They're in it for the long haul. They are buying at the tippity top of the market and holding for 10 years because that is what the gooftubers are telling them. Instead of making short-term plays like buying things at MSRP and flipping them, or getting products like this and turning them into Sword and Shield or Sun and Moon products, they are buying this and sticking it in their closet and thinking they're the smartest guys in the room. But what is happening? According to PokeNotify, who so many people hate PokeNotify, I'm very extremely wonderfully indifferent to PokeNotify. I do not use them as a service. I am not sponsored by them. I do follow them on Instagram. I know it's crazy work, right? To follow some Pokemon pages on a Pokemon Instagram. They have come out with some information, and yes, I do believe PokeNotify is about 80 to 90% accurate. That means I am not betting my life on any of this information. However, it is a good market indicator, as many of their other posts have come to fruition. So, what is this post about? PokeNotify reads, PokeNotify is the first to confirm a massive restock is incoming for Costco for Prismatic Evolutions ETBs. The restocks are set to take place over the next several weeks. Our sources have been generous enough to let you all see some of the stores set to receive shipments. However, there are many more than what are pictured, and I think that is referring to this image right here. So over here you see the location with their store numbers, product availability, things like that. Links, and then they talk about their Discord and whatnot. So, do we think this is happening? Do we think this is real? Do we think this is fake? I feel like every time PokeNotify or PluggedIn.io or any other notification service makes a post like this, everyone goes back to, oh, but did you see PokeNotify like a month or two ago said that 151 UPCs are restocking and they didn't end up restocking? I know, man. If you're a Pokemon page and you post 3, 4, 5, 10 times a day and you get one thing wrong, I guess they're just out for the count. They can never be right again. They can never give good information out. So I don't know. From what I can tell, Pokemon has come out and actually said in a news release from Pokemon Corporate saying, we understand a lot of people are not able to get Prismatic Evolutions, and this means we are going to be printing it for a long time, and we are going to make sure that our fan base is able to receive some of this product if you are not buying at secondary market prices, and you are not loitering outside of Best Buy and Target. How are you opening packs of Prismatic? I would argue that 0 people on the face of the earth have opened Prismatic Evolutions packs unless you found a restock in your local big box store or you're paying secondary market prices. So, what is Pokemon doing? We already saw that they are releasing Prismatic Evolutions along with, pins and plushies. They're selling them through a bunch of different means. Do you think that this is going to be the last restock? This 150,000 units that's reported on by PokeNotify, this is the last one though, right, guys? Right, this is the last one. The Prismatic Pokemon Center ETBs, when the second time they released, everyone said that was the last time, right? And then the third time they released, oh, that's definitely the last time. But they might be set to release again. So that would be, 4 times in 6-7 months? That is a rate of Pokemon Center ETBs for Prismatic dropping more than every other month. It's unfortunate that people get shilled into buying this sort of product at 110, 120, 130, 150 when you will eventually be able to get this very close to MSRP. I think you'll be able to get this for MSRP. Does that mean it's going to be sitting in shelves and you can just casually go get it? I don't think it necessarily means that. I think it's that Pokemon will give consumers so many opportunities to get it that the majority of Pokemon fans and collectors that want it will be able to capture one of those opportunities, right? It doesn't mean you're going to necessarily be able to walk into Target on a random Tuesday or a random Saturday and it's just going to be stocked to the gills like it used to be with 151. Maybe that'll happen. But even if I concede that that's not going to happen, there are so many opportunities to buy this product. Pretty much every single month since Prismatic Evolutions has released, every single month they're releasing a new or different product, right? It started with the original release of ETBs, poster collections, binder collections, things like that. The next month they released the tins. The next month they released the premium collection. The next month they release the UPC. I mean, they're releasing a new product every month, and then they're consistently restocking these at big box stores. So I don't know, the Prizzy fanboys, like, the Prizzy fanboys hate Blab, but like they hate me because I have a different perspective than them, and most of the data is the data, kind of supports what I'm saying, right? Like, if you bought any Prismatic Evolutions product on the secondary market, you are down on your money. Frankly, I think you're kind of a goofy if you're buying this at MSRP and you're not making a play on it. You might call me a scalper if you get this at MSRP and flip it for market price or trade it into older stuff. That might be a scalper move to you, but I don't know. When the liquidity is super high for an item like this, that is the time to make moves. The liquidity is super high at 2-3x MSRP. Like, that is not normal, right? Like, what's another ETB? Another regular ETB that's like $150. Let's talk about a Sun and Moon base ETB. Go look at Sun and Moon base ETB on TCG Player. It's probably $150-ish. Look how many sell each day, though. One, maybe one a week, one every few days. I mean, look at the higher end Elite Trainer boxes. You look at an Evolving Skies Elite Trainer box, $300-400 for the regular one, right? Not even talking about Pokemon Center. $300-400 for a regular Evolving Skies ETB in this massive hyper craze of Pokemon. Guess how many sell a week? 2? 3? Maybe, like, at best, if it's a good week, you're getting one sale a day. So, take advantage of the liquidity, where 50, 100 of these are selling each week on each platform. You're talking 20 to 50 a day sometimes. Take advantage of that. Make your moves. Collect what you like. But yeah, I'm getting sick and tired of people being like, well, if I buy a regular Prismatic ETB for $4,000 and just stick it in my closet, I'm just going to make infinite money. It's an infinite money glitch. Y'all sound goofy. This is why I will continue to release videos about Prismatic Evolutions. It's not going to be every video, but I will continue to release videos about Prismatic Evolutions, making fun of the goofy goober goblins that think, oh, it does not matter what price I buy in at as long as I stick it in my closet and wait. That is a goof burger mindset. You're a goofy weirdo goof burgerstein, okay? And that's just what it is, and I'm sorry to say it. And with that, I bid you adieu. Good luck out there. Get your stuff for MSRP. Flip it into better stuff. Make good moves. Don't let the hyper shills get you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.